Channel 5 Network. This is Urban Outlook.
Hello and welcome to Urban Outlook. I'm April Eaton. Thank you so much for being with us today. Hunger hits all communities, but it hits black communities even harder. A McKinsey study says far too many African Americans live in food deserts, with 1 out of every 5 black households located in neighborhoods without enough grocery stores, restaurants, or farmers markets in close proximity. One Generation Away is a Franklin nonprofit food pantry on a mission to end hunger throughout Middle Tennessee. It's launching a new program to get food directly to people in need, right to their doorstep. Today we're talking to organizers of One Gen Away, but first, here's News Channel 5's Emily Luxon with a look at the new home delivery program, the Doorstep Pantry.
But we want to be able to just love people.
For almost 10 years, One Generation Away has been a place where people can turn for help.
We are just here to provide food for families that are food insecure for whatever reason.
Now residents who can't make it to the Franklin warehouse to pick up food can have the food brought to them.
26% of the families that come through our food lines are from Williamson County. So whether they're shut in, whether their husband is working and they don't have access to the car. This one will be arriving at roughly 11:53. Whatever that reason is, we're now able to provide that food. How we doing, ma'am?
Every Friday, drivers for DoorDash
These are about 18 pounds apiece, just so you know.
load up bags of groceries and deliver the items to homes within 10 miles of the warehouse for free.
How many you got?
10.
10. All right. Any of these 10 right here? People need food, and that's a cause that everybody can get behind.
Director of Operations Scott Lucas coordinates the Doorstep Pantry program.
So we've actually got one bag that's already been delivered.
Just 1 week after the official launch,
Bag is on their front porch.
he says the response has been positive.
We hear this all the time. Thanks for not forgetting about me.
3 students from Centennial High School come each week to pack the bags, and each one contains 18 to 20 pounds of non-perishable food items.
We provide the food, and DoorDash is kind enough to provide the delivery.
As the need continues to increase in the community,
Yes. So you are working for somebody that's giving back, man.
Scott says the concept is critical.
We have people that are struggling with, do I pay for my medication this week, or do I get groceries?
Scott hopes the program will grow to reach even more people.
All free.
That's crazy.
One delivery
All right, brother. Well, man, I appreciate you. What's your name, man?
at a time.
Carson. Thank you. Our main goal is to bring hope, dignity, and honor back to people that feel like they've lost all those things because they're having to ask for food.
In Franklin, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
And now joining us to talk more about Doorstep Pantry and One Generation Away is founder and CEO Chris Whitney and Scott Lucas. You are the founder and CEO. Scott, you are the operations director. Thank you all both for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we saw that program, and I'm just so excited about the launch of it. Talk just a little bit about how this program came about.
Yeah, so DoorDash wanted to kind of give back. So they have a program called Project Dash, which is their kind of community outreach. And so they reached out to us, I believe, back in March. And so it was kind of a slow process for us to get going. And I don't want to be super spiritual, but I really feel like God slowed it down on purpose. And all of a sudden it became something bigger than what we had originally thought. And so I remember talking with our communications director, Tori, and I said, hey, I really think this thing is going to be bigger than what we think. And maybe we should kind of create its own brand, if you will. And so we kind of walked through that process and created its own brand and got reusable tote bags for people to put the groceries in and things like that. And it just kind of grew from there. And it's been a huge success already.
It seems so simple, but people may not get the true meaning or the true understanding of what the situation is like in Middle Tennessee when we talk about food deserts, and the fact that it's not just about not having food on the table, but getting to the food. Talk a little bit about that, Chris.
Yeah, access is the issue really more than anything. So there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle,
yeah.
Right? So food desert is you don't live within a mile of a fresh produce or easy access to groceries. So I live in Franklin. I live in the middle of a food desert in downtown Franklin, Tennessee. And I have Section 8 apartments right down the street from my house. So we have low-income families that are living in our neighborhood that the nearest grocery stores are well over a mile away from them. And so can you imagine? So there's a little gas station on the corner by where I live. And the amount of people that walk down to that gas station, and we all know, right, they're paying an exorbitant price for these little bags of food that they're grabbing out of there to go because they don't have access to food. So I think what people don't understand, too, when you're food insecure, a high percentage of them are also transportation insecure.
Yeah. Don't
have quality transportation. So I know people are like, well, they can catch the bus or they can catch the trolley. True, but if you're 70 years old on a walker, how much can you carry?
Right.
You see, I mean, so it's just thinking beyond. Sometimes I think a lot of us, we have these easy answers to gloss over a situation. But sometimes the situation's not that easy to gloss over because there's other issues involved.
And Williamson County, Williamson County, one of the richest in the state of Tennessee, right? So some would wonder or may even question whether we have a problem there since there's such wealth. What do you say to that?
I've been asked that question or had that statement mentioned to me several times, and that question's asked. I say to that, so we have 2 school districts in Franklin, right? And Williamson's the 7th to 10th wealthiest county in the country, much less the state of Tennessee. So we have Franklin Special School District. So that is, it was like 1904 or something. They were granted, right, the special rights. And those are downtown Franklin. So they're in the Franklin city limits. 40% of those children are on assisted lunches. So if you extrapolate that out, think about that, right? The reality of that. So here we are, one of the wealthiest counties in the country, wealthiest in the state, and if 40% of those kids in that county in one city are on assisted lunches, imagine what that looks like as we start to move outward, right? Which we deal a lot with urban, right? Because that's the thing that gets more publicity, urban need, Davidson County. But when you start getting out in Grundy and more rural counties, the numbers, the statistics get higher. So, you know, what Scott and Tori helped create here with the Doorstep Pantry, we believe is that last loop in food insecurity. For those that have difficulty with transportation, can't get out, gas is too expensive, or those things, this is a way it can be delivered right to their door. And the beauty of it is, April, the thing I love about it, it's just like you and I ordering from a restaurant, right?
All the time.
All the time, right? And you get a text, right? Hey, I picked up your food.
Yes.
Then you get a text, I delivered it. Guess what? It's the same thing for the people that we're delivering. They get a text, hey, we picked up your food. We're delivering it. So I think it brings a sense of normalcy that I feel a part of the society I live in. Does that?
Yeah, and I want to talk a little bit about that feeling of normalcy and how you really want people not to feel any sort of way about the service, right? Because the need is there, but sometimes people may be afraid to share or let others know that they have a need, that they're hungry. Talk a little bit about that balance that you try to provide.
Yeah, so one of the things that the camera person that filmed that shot that you showed at the beginning of the show, one of the things that they said was, this looks like a regular bag. If I ordered my groceries from Instacart or one of the other companies, that just looks like that. We had a mom one time that would not come through the line at a local mobile food distribution that we had because her child went to the school where we were having the distribution, and she didn't want other students to see. So this is a really good way for those moms, those dads, to be able to log onto a website, enter their information, that bag is delivered right to their front door, and they don't have to worry about that shame or that pride that we deal with. You know, I was once in a food line myself 7 or 8 years ago, and I can tell you I drove through the line like this. I didn't want anybody seeing me. I didn't want anybody to know, and so that's a real thing, and this program allows that to kind of be more normal, like they've just ordered groceries like anybody else did.
Right.
And so I love that about the program.
And so you said it's simple. People go to the site. Let's go ahead and get the site out there. They sign up. But they have to sign up each week that they have a food need, correct?
Correct.
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we wanted to do it on a weekly basis because a lot of people that are food insecure may be food insecure once a month. It may last 2-3 months. That way we can make sure that all these items that are in these bags have all been donated. So right now our cost for these bags is very minimal thanks to donations. And so we want to make sure that we're stewarding those donations well. And so you just log onto the website, thedoorsteppantry.com, click register, you put your address in there. It'll make sure that you're within a 10-mile radius of our locations, which right now we have 2, the one at our Franklin location as well as one in Fairview, Tennessee, which allows us to cover most of Williamson County. Once you're approved that you're in those areas, you just fill out the rest, your name, your phone number, what DoorDash needs to complete the delivery, and then on Friday, usually between 12 and 2, your bag is delivered on your front door.
And there's not a cost for people who need this service. Let me make that clear, right?
Zero cost, and here's my favorite part, just like at our mobile food distributions, no questions asked. You don't have to prove proof of income, birth certificate, check stubs, any of that information. You get on there, you click register, we're going to make sure you get food.
You launched the program. How's it doing so far, in your opinion?
As of last week, we were at about 1,200 bags since August the 5th.
Wow. That shows the need and the power of the program, but also shows how many people you're helping.
Yeah. And that's only in 2 locations. The plan will be to eventually have probably 5 more locations that we can do this program out of, which will allow us to cover all of Middle Tennessee.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, I want to talk about more about the Doorstep Pantry, but I also want to broaden our discussion a bit and talk about One Gen Away and how you founded that program with your wife and why you founded that program. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.